Well, hello there, everybody out there on the interwebs who love miniatures. I'm Doc Eon. It's a Monday, and I'm here to ramble. Today, it's Monday, the 23rd of December, 2024. Last day before Christmas. And I have just about managed to finish these last two of the Christmas-themed minis I was going to paint this year. And just under the finish line, we have Mrs. Claus with her schnauzers, and we have St. Nicholas the Mighty. And they were somewhat hurriedly finished, so don't look too closely at them. But they are done, and so I got something finished this week. Now, we're going to move on very soon to works in progress, and you will see still pics of these at the end. So for now, let's move on. On my work table, we have the newly prepped wolf dudes. They've been primed, a light gray, and then I've started doing some undercoats, and it looks a bit sloppy in some places because what I've done is slop dark paint into the deep recesses where nobody will ever see anything, and it was very thin down, so it would run into the crevices and almost poured in, and so it sort of slopped onto some areas where it shouldn't be. But that's not a big issue. It'll just be painted over later because this is just putting down some groundwork. So, you know, I've done some deep shadows here. And a few undercoats, started undercoats on the basis and whatever. Now, a couple of them had optional bits that I haven't used. There were optional heads for a couple of them. So I've used one of the armored heads, and one other guy at this one here could have been armored as well, but it isn't. It's non-armored. But that's, you know, just an aesthetics choice. One of these guys, and also this guy could have had this spear instead of the sword, but I decided against it because this is resin, and even though it's a pretty good resin, it's kind of springy. It's still more fragile than metal or other plastic, so it could break sometime in the future. So I decided, just for the sake of safety and longevity, I went with the sword. And I don't know that I will ever have any use for this, so I'll probably just throw it away. No use for it in my bits box. But, you know, or, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll just save it like I do with everything else. I have so much stuff in my bits box that will never see use. Oh well, just in case. So, how much can I get done on these guys by next week? I don't know, because I won't be home the entire week, so I'm unsure how much painting time I'll be able to get in. But there will be more work done, at least, on them. There will be more paint than you see now next week. And for now, let's move on. This week we actually have some new arrivals. I actually made an order with Reaper back in November, and it's arrived, so I thought we'd take a look. First of all, there was the special November mini. This is the main reason I placed the order. I wanted this dire turducken, which is like a weird chimera turkey. So we're putting this guy aside to save for next November. So he's not going to get it anytime soon. Then we have a mix of post-apocalyptic and pulp minis. This is a mutated armadillo dude. So post-apoc. We have the steampunk aquanaut, which is somewhere in between the genres. We have the archaeologist, Mr. McDermott, a pulp, sort of Call of Cthulhu maybe, dude. We have a post-apocalyptic survivor called Hans. We have this huge, this is definitely a Cthulhuoid thing, the frog demon, which is kind of a Tsathoggua from Call of Cthulhu. We have the November Mystery Mini, which was the bonus mini I got, the free mini that came with the order, which is some sort of, I don't know, some sort of fancy civilian by a barrel. And maybe he's in a bar because it looks like there's bottles on the barrel as well, and he's holding a bottle or a glass or something. We have a big game hunter. This is pulp genre. And the last one is Father Thomas the Vicar. Also, sort of early 1920s pulp style model. So what have we got here? We got 3, 6, 8, 10 models. I'm saving the turducken, like I said. But, you know, I'm probably going to start prepping the rest of these. I don't know if I can prep all of them by next week, but enough of them to get some new projects going, and we'll work on it. I'm unsure. I'm not sure how I'm going to base them, actually. Do I want to use resin bases? Am I going to use something in between? Am I just going to use basing grit? Well, we'll have to work that out. But that was this episode, and I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And of course, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Those holidays will be over next time I see you. So, be back here next week, same day of the week, same channel, same Dakian. For now, I'm saying signing off, and again, Merry Christmas.